So, as incredible as it sounds, according to Patrick Stewart, Millicent's birth mother has been living in Chambersburg this whole time, less than half an hour away.
Let me get this straight. Patrick Stewart called Millicent last week, and I didn't get to talk to him?
It wasn't a social call. He had the information she's been searching for all these months. It's hard to believe, isn't it? They've been running down so many leads searching for Millicent's birth mother, and all they had to do was make one phone call.
To Patrick Stewart, whose number Squirrel just has now, I guess?
She was able to get in touch with him, yes.
And she can just call him whenever she wants, while I, the lifelong Star Trek fan, the guy who started watching TNG when it premiered on TV when I was 7, by the way, am expected to just sit here, not having Patrick Stewart's phone number, like a chump.
I understand your frustration, but it's not really about you.
But that's my problem with it, Stuffy. None of this has been about me. It's all been about Millicent this year.
I don't think that's true.
It sure as hell hasn't been about me. Or you, quite frankly. Remember when shit around here used to revolve around us? Those were the days. Now, what, we sit around here with our pricks in our hands while Millicent and Toby Benson do all the interesting stuff?
I am still the acting mayor of our town until the new year.
Nobody cares about that.
And I'm running the HURT all-species homeless shelter now.
When was the last time that was even mentioned?
I think 3 weeks ago?
Uh-huh. Try this one. How long has it been since anyone talked about Hans Krieger's job as a drama teacher at Hagerstown City College? Didn't that seem like it was going to be a big deal at the time?
Have you not been talking to Hans? Because it still is a pretty big deal to him.
You're right. He does seem very happy at his job.
So maybe it's all just a matter of perspective. The fact that you think things aren't as centered on you and me as you think they should be could be a sign that you're...
That I'm what, Stuffy? An insecure narcissist without the basic empathy necessary to take an interest in the lives of his friends, who lacks even the minimal emotional intelligence it would take to realize how complaining about this looks, who is so brittle psychologically that even the faintest reminder of the fact that the world doesn't revolve around me is enough to shatter my fragile ego and send me spiraling downward into an inescapable gravity well of bitterness and self-destruction?
I was going to say resistant to change.
Isn't that what I just said?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go.
Where are you going?
To meet Millicent's birth mother.
What's that got to do with you?
I asked him to come along.
Why?
Because I'm her friend.
Aren't I your friend too?
Yes. Ready to go, Stuffy?
Yep. We'll be back later.
Bye. Hey, Hans.
Yeah, what is it you want?
You busy?
I am deeply absorbed in grading my students' essays, comparing and contrasting Stanislavski's system with the Meisner technique.
Oh. Okay. I just thought you might want to do some acting exercises, maybe improvise a scene together, or...
What sort of scene did you have in mind?
Ah, shit, that was fast. What about grading your essays?
I have decided that everyone who took the time to write an essay rather than go out and gain life experience that could be used to enrich future performances will fail the term.
Tough but fair.
Speaking of the craft...
Yes?
What is the scene?
Well, since you're the acting teacher, why don't you start us off?
Very well. I am a friend arriving at your home for a pre-arranged dinner. However, in the time since we made the date, I have murdered your father.
Got it.
Action. Hello, I have arrived for our pre-arranged dinner. You appear to be vexed. What have I done to upset you?
Oh, as if you didn't know.
Are you ready for this?
A husky is always prepared.
I thought that was the Boy Scouts.
They stole it from us.
Gotcha.
Hello? Millicent? Yes? Cora Fartwell? Yes. Did you have any trouble finding the place? No. This is my friend, Stuffy. He's the acting mayor of our town, and he was just elected to a full term on the town council.
Yay.
Hello, Stuffy.
It's very nice to meet you.
Well, come in, come in. Would either of you like something to drink? I just made some fresh coffee.
No, thank you.
Yes, please. with 2 sugars and precisely 2 tablespoons of cream. I don't have any cream. Milk. All right, be back in a jiffy.
She seems nice.
She certainly does. For a liar.
What?
I don't know who she is, but she is not my mother.
How do you know?
Can't you tell? Here you are. Let me know if it's okay. I'm sure it's fine. Thank you, Miss Fartwell. Actually, it's pronounced Fartwell. I see. People do that all the time. Don't worry about it. I wasn't. So, first question. Who are you and what have you done with my real mother?
Oh boy.
What are you talking about? I am your real mother. Haven't you already seen the proof? Oh, I've seen the documentation. I spoke to Patrick Stewart, who recalls Cora Fartwell quite fondly, though he did mention that it had been quite a few years since he'd spoken with her personally. It seems they keep in touch via email these days. That's right. Sir Patrick is a lovely man. A lovely man you've played for a dupe, just like you're trying to play me. But answer me this, Miss Fartwell. How is it you can be my biological mother when you are not a husky?
Millicent, what are you saying?
Oh, for son of Husko's sake, Stuffy, look at her. Huskies do not get that big. She is nothing more than a shameless impostor, a pretender, a malamute. You're right, Millicent. Of course I'm right. I'm no fool. But you're only right about one thing. I am a malamute, but I'm not pretending to be anything I'm not. I've never pretended to be a husky or anything else. And I am your mother. Lies! No, Millicent, it's the truth. What part of this are you not getting? You can't be my mother because you are a malamute, and I am a purebred husky.
Millicent, what she's saying
I
is...
know what she's saying. It's not true. You have a sister and 2 brothers. One of your brothers died shortly after being born. We named him Fritz. He's buried at the boarding school in Baltimore where I was staying, where my birth mother was staying. I was there, Millicent. Then you were there under false pretenses. That is a school for huskies. I know. George's father had to pull some strings to get me in there, but he did it. He said it was a good place, that they'd take care of me while I was pregnant, and then take care of you pups after you were born. And they did. What about the show? We don't know what happened. They refer to you as a mother husky. That's the one and only time I ever allowed myself to be presented as something I'm not. I knew that you and your siblings had been adopted to a husky family and that you'd probably been living as huskies all these years. I assumed you didn't know the truth, so I didn't want you to find out from some TV show. I thought if we ever found each other, I could explain then, and then you might understand. Understand? Oh, I understand perfectly. You're trying to convince me that my whole life has been a lie, that I'm not actually the person I think I am. No, I'm not. You're still you. It's just that your background isn't quite what you thought it was. My background isn't what I thought it was? Meaning I'm a malamute? A lesser breed?
Millicent, come on.
No, worse than a lesser breed. A mixed breed. That's enough. You listen to me. I won't have you talking down about me or what I am. I'm not embarrassed or ashamed of what I am, and I never have been. There's nothing wrong with my breed. It's no better or worse than anyone else's, including huskies. I'm a malamute, and so are you. Call it a mixed breed, call it whatever you want, Millicent, but you'd better make peace with it, because it's who you are, and there's nothing the matter with it. Silence! Silence! And your coffee tastes burnt.
I'm very sorry for what she said.
It's fine. I did burn the coffee.
I should go.
Yes.
It was nice to meet you. Are you okay?
You found me awfully fast.
This nose has to be good for something.
You may sit if you wish.
Thank you. This is nice. I've never been here before.
Me either. And just a short walk from her house. If she'd kept us, my sister and brother and I would have come to this park to play.
I wonder if there are any other huskies in the neighborhood.
I don't think it would have made a difference. May I ask you a question?
Of course. Anything.
What gives your life meaning?
Lots of things. Are you wondering about anything in particular?
You don't seem to take pride in your breed.
I don't really think about myself in those terms. I don't really have a breed. I am just...
A mutt. Just like me.
I was going to say me. I'm just me. And you're just you.
But what does that mean? What tells you who you are? Growing up, I never felt like I fit in. Even though I had a brother and a sister, even though Victoria and I are identical twins, I never had a sense of belonging, of being part of a pack. Then I found the church, the Husky community. That all made sense to me immediately. They told me who I was. I was a Husky, created by the divine paw of Husko himself, and it felt right. I knew it was true. And I was part of a community, a superior society built by Huskies, for Huskies, a society where no one goes hungry, where no one is homeless, where everyone is allowed the chance to live up to their full potential. But now I can never go back there. I can never go back to work at the HURT. I can never go back to the church. Those places are for Huskies. And I'm not a Husky. I don't know what I am.
You're you.
Ugh, meaningless feel-good gibberish.
It's not. You're you, and that's something. Everything that happened in your life leading to this moment really happened. Finding out your heritage is different than you thought it was doesn't change that. Your experiences are yours. Your choices and accomplishments and failures are yours. Your joys and your heartbreaks are all yours. And all of that is what really tells you who you are, not your bloodlines.
You can't possibly understand.
Because I'm not a Husky?
Correct.
You're right, I'm not. I'm not even part Husky as far as I know.
Oh, trust me, you're not.
But I've gotten to know quite a few Huskies over the years, especially since I went to work at the HURT. And you know what I've discovered?
I'm betting you're going to tell me.
I've discovered that most of them are a lot like you. They're proud of their breed, to a fault sometimes. But they're also intelligent, determined, tireless, and most importantly, compassionate.
That's what you think of me?
The Husky Union Resource Trust is all about using what Huskies have to help others. Not just other Huskies, but those in need of every kind. It's why I'm proud to work there. And I think it's why you work there too. Because underneath all the excessive pride and Husky chauvinism, you really do care about making the world a better place.
That was when I thought I was a purebred Husky, not some mixed breed abomination. Once the other Huskies at the HURT find out, that'll be it. They'll never accept me as one of them again.
Why not? They've accepted me. You're a whole lot more Husky than I am.
And a whole lot less Husky than I thought I was.
Maybe I'm trying to move you in the wrong direction.
Meaning?
Meaning that, for better or worse, your bloodline is important to you. It's something you use to define who you are.
Correct.
Well, it turns out there's a whole lot about that bloodline you never knew.
You said a mouthful.
Wouldn't you like to find out about it? Because if you would, there's someone in that house we just left who can tell you all about it.
I'd like to apologize for my behavior. All right. What happened to your friend? He went to the movies. I thought you and I could talk. If you'll still have me. That coffee from Brussels? Yes. Come on in.
Hey folks, hope you enjoyed this episode, and now here's Toby Benson with a word for you. Toby Benson?
What's happening, babies? If you like this video, click like, share the video, and subscribe to this channel. And think about helping us to make more videos by giving us some money with a monthly donation through Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Steve Shives to become a patron, baby.
Thank you, Toby Benson. So, now that Millicent has found both her birth parents, what are you going to do with yourself?
What do you mean, baby? I got all kinds of cases I'm working on. Plus, there's somebody in town ripping people off pretending to be me. I gotta find out who's doing that shit.
So you're gonna be busy for a while then? Your book solid?
I guess. Why?
I don't know. I thought maybe we could hang out sometime. We don't hang out like we used to much anymore.
I can make time to hang out, baby. All you gotta do is say the word.
So let's hang out.
You got it. What you wanna do?
I don't know. I got Disney Plus. You wanna watch something?
Like what?
I don't know. There's a lot of good stuff on there. Star Wars, Marvel movies, The Simpsons, The Muppets, National Geographic.
National Geographic? Like where everybody's naked?
I think it's probably more like shows from the National Geographic Channel, like travel shows and nature documentaries and stuff.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. Nature documentaries where everybody's naked. Naked lions, naked zebras, naked gazelles. That's some hot shit, baby.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about, naked humans like they used to have in the magazine.
No, baby, I wasn't talking about naked humans.
I guess I was just confused.
I ain't into bestiality, baby.
Perish the thought. Though, a few years ago, didn't you specifically say you wanted to watch Melancholia because Kirsten Dunst is naked in it?
Well, there's always exceptions.
True enough.
Meaning there's exceptions for you too, baby?
I don't know, there might be.
Yeah? Would you fuck a dog, baby?
No. But I have seen horses I wouldn't.
You gonna finish that sentence, baby?